Greene claims only he was penalized for Mr. Olympia fight with Heath. Greene reflects on his Olympia altercation with Heath, whether it cost him the Sando Trophy, and if he would undo it if he could. In a recent episode of The Greene Effect, bodybuilding icon Greene takes on some hot-button topics that are stirring passionate debate in the fitness world, including Lee Haney's controversial statement on the current quality of competitive bodybuilding. Greene also reflects on what he would change in his bodybuilding career, noting that he believes he was penalized and lost Mr. Olympia because of his stage altercation with Heath. The counterpoint: the risk of promoting unhealthy standards. That the body positivity movement can sometimes send the wrong message. Are we celebrating the effort, or are we saying it's fine to be overweight, even if that comes with serious health risks? Kai's answer is measured. Context matters, he says. If the video was just a stunt, a piece of marketing with no real fitness commitment behind it, then sure, it's open to criticism. But if it represents someone genuinely trying, no matter how small the step, that deserves support. In Kai's words, the difference between celebrating stagnation and celebrating growth is massive. And we should always encourage people who are trying to better themselves, regardless of how far along they are. The athlete's mindset: preparation beats perfection. The conversation shifts to competition-level discipline, where fan poses a personal question: what would Greene do if he wasn't ready for a show, even after months of prep? Kai makes it clear he doesn't leave that to chance. A core part of his process is planning so well, adapting so effectively, that even life's unexpected events, like illness or accidents, don't knock him off track. In fact, Kai shares how he once had to eat a prepped meal with a credit card because he had no utensils. This isn't about maintaining a normal, balanced lifestyle. For professional bodybuilders, it's about sacrifice, discipline, and obsession. That's the level required to become the best in the world. Lee Haney says bodybuilding is dying, Kai responds. A quote from 8-time Mr. Olympia Lee Haney stirred up the bodybuilding world recently: bodybuilding has lost its way and appeal to the general population. There needs to be a reset before our sport comes crashing down. Greene doesn't take that lightly. When someone with Haney's credentials speaks, you listen. Kai interprets Haney's words as a critique of modern bodybuilding's ability to inspire. In earlier decades, pro bodybuilders were seen as superheroes, symbols of the absolute peak of human potential. But today, that inspiration has dimmed. Kai suggests that the digital age has made it harder for voices to rise above the noise. Everyone has a platform. Everyone has an opinion. The sports message gets diluted. Still, he doesn't believe bodybuilding is dying. Instead, he believes it can and should do better. More humility, more reflection, and a return to the relentless pursuit of improvement could reignite the spark. Training, machines, and Olympia regrets. The lightning round brought some strong insight into Kai's training and philosophy. 1. Do you train vacuums for abs? Hell yeah! Greene uses vacuum poses to sharpen his abdominal control and create more visual impact on stage. No hesitation. 2. Do you progressive overload Jefferson squats beyond 95 pounds? Greene says he stops at around 90 pounds. Why? Because the focus isn't just weight, it's connection. The mind-muscle link is what builds results, not just pushing heavy iron. 3. Why more machine work lately? Joint protection. Kai admits that age changes how he trains. Machines let him go hard without wrecking his joints. He points to Dexter Jackson, who competed successfully into his 50s, as proof that smart training beats reckless intensity. Olympia reflections and the power of presentation. One fan asked, what would Kai do differently during his last Olympia? Greene opens up. He was at his peak physically. But a heated onstage exchange with Heath may have cost him the win. The altercation brought drama and excitement for fans, but possibly judgment from the officials. Kai might have won if I'd avoided that, he says. Yet still, he wrestles with it. That clash brought eyes, engagement, and money to the sport. Isn't that a good thing? Why the mask? Greene's iconic use of masks during posing routines wasn't just a gimmick. It was psychological. When he wore the mask, he became someone new. It helped him separate from insecurities and reinvent himself. It let him shift how people viewed him. Away from his face and toward his physique. In a way, the mask wasn't hiding him. It was revealing something deeper, his drive to transcend limitations.